And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got his top. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Off the play fake, Nix. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Broncos looking for that first win of the year. And listen, they've made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They felt they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room, but they do have to start winning some games.
To throw, here's Nix. Flush to his right. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on about this earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-zip. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 16 carries, 66 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And able to find Allen Lazard. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rodgers now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. But you look at this Bronco defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory, right at the 40. Rodgers. That's complete to Lazard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And this will be incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Back to the ground with Hall. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 19-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So it was 4th and 1 down in the red zone, but they elect to take just the 3.
And I'm a little surprised that that's how they decided to play it, that they didn't go for it there. But sometimes just take those 3 points and put them in your pocket. I just have one question for you, partner.
Okay.
Hip pocket or back pocket?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
14 yards that time for number 14.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And movement by one of the Broncos up front, and in comes the flag. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. He's stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. Able to push his way through. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Nix from the shotgun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. These two teams all tied after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. To throw is Nix. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. We always see a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football that put pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. That is caught. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch of the game for Adams, and he's got a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. To throw is Rodgers. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. They'll give to Hall. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, 1 minute 2 on 3rd down, you're a little off balance.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up with a very good clip.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Down to about the 22 here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. carry for Allen. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy, super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. On play action, Rodgers. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed, but that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Here's Rodgers. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Allen Lazard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have taken the lead.
As a former defender, I would be angry as well. Could not get off the field. Well-executed offensive drive. No matter what the defense tried, they couldn't stop them.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And Denver getting set to take the field. Just a lone field goal for him so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing Nix. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34. But now he appears to be in some pain. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun is Nix. Over the middle, it's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 4th down. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
Well, now he's looking just to add to his totals. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that. Now Rodgers. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. DJ Jones coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Nix to the air. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2nd and long. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that 6th sense, doesn't it?
He really does. And I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Benito coming in there. The sack.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 30-yard line.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And this is going to be incomplete. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll start our tour out in the city of Angels, Los Angeles, where you see the final score there. Rashee Rice, a touchdown catch in the victory. We got an excellent first half from the former MVP, Aaron Rodgers. He has a touchdown pass, and that amounted to the only touchdown of the game for either team thus far.
Breaks through the contact. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense and Bo Nix getting set for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
The give is to McLaughlin. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
For as many sacks as this defense has, you can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Jets now to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak. On top so far with the football here, 1st and 10. He'll get this to Lazard. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
He hits Adams, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 38. Paul want to give up the middle. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's Drew Sanders who diagnosed that play and stopped him short of the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Rodgers going to throw. Going right back to Wilson. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the
play action. Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
And that will be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. And they have had problems getting the running game in gear as we look through some of their attempts from earlier. They have just not been able to match the physicality that this defense has shown, and their lack of success on the ground is a direct reflection of that. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. Incomplete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Tyler Conklin, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and the lead now up to 14. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, here's Nix. He finds his man, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Nix. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Here's McLaughlin, shoves him away. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2 yards still to go. Third down now. Off the bootleg. Here's Nix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Rodgers now to throw. Ruckert hauling it in on the out route. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. To throw is Rodgers. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A handoff for Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll go again with Hall. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
5th catch of the afternoon.
Impressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. Here's a give to Hall. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The 71 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. To throw, it's Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll look to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
And that right there is a definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he nearly broke that for more. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Denver's offense now set to go. And it's looking almost certainly like this will be an 0-4 start to the season. Not too many positives to take from this performance as they trail big here in quarter number 4. Fights loose. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. 2nd down and a yard. To throw is Nix. He finds his man complete. That's McLaughlin. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's McLaughlin. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Throwing Nix. A short one to the tight end, Troutman. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Nix to throw again. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Now it's Nix. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Samuel Aguaman coming in, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Nix.